I'm probably really gonna regret this, but we head off to Egypt in 3 days and I'm gonna let my boyfriend cut my hair right before our holiday.
So much power.
So I used to be a hairdresser. Nick has never cut hair in his life. So to make it interesting, I'm going to give you guys a 60-second crash course on how to cut hair, do's and don'ts, but I'm not gonna tell him. So that way we can watch all the things he's probably going to do wrong.
Have some faith in me.
I'm really hoping this turns out okay. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go wash this hair and let's get started.
It's gonna be great.
So 60-second crash course on how to cut hair for someone who's never done it before. We're not going to show him this. It's purely just so that you have an idea of what he should be doing and you're going to see probably what he's not doing. So don't expect him to know he's not a hairdresser. 3, 2, 1. Okay, tip number 1 is section the hair into 4 parts. So go straight through the center, top of my ears, up to the middle of my center part. These front 2 sections you're going to leave till the end. And then essentially these 2 back sections you're going to do first. I'm not even going to bother, but occipital bone is normally where you'd start from, but for him, if he just cuts the whole thing down and straight, it'd be great. I don't think he's going to realize how to like hold the scissors. Essentially, when you're bringing the hair down and you're cutting with your knuckles, you don't want to cut past this second knuckle here. Anything past that, 1, you run the chance of cutting yourself, and 2, it gets really zigzaggy. And half of the section should be the section you already cut to be your marker as to where you're cutting, and the other half should be the hair that you are going to cut. So I reckon he's going to accidentally tilt his fingers up, which everyone does when they're starting. And then the hair, it's going to be longer on one side and shorter on the other side. And he's not going to realize until he gets to the very end and he goes to cut this part and it's going to be too short and he's not going to have any hair to cut. Done. There is so much more stuff that I feel like I need to run through, but that's the timer, that's the rules. We'll see how we go, but let's get to it. First challenge is wetting my hair in the basin, which is our kitchen sink here in Bali, and see how it goes with that. This is our basin. How good is that? Welcome to our bougie salon basin.
Okay guys, so first off, we're going to wet the hair with the stinky barley water.
A wall sit plank.
Turn the
Please don't wet
down.
my face either.
This tap is like, it's got 2 settings. It's like full on or like not working. Stop.
Oh my god.
You're my worst client yet.
I'm like holding.
Put your head
My
down.
legs are about to fall.
Put your head
I'm
down.
literally like holding like a wall sit pose.
Alright, I think that will do.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna get the client to take a seat.
Can we just agree that no one looks good at the salon when you're sitting there in your cape and your hair slicked back? So, okay.
Well. So first off, I'm just gonna grab the biggest chunk and cut it in half. Never done this before, but it can't be rocket science, right guys? I'm gonna gently comb the hair and get all the hideous knots out. You sure you washed it? What do you do? Just push through it?
No, you start from the bottom and you
Don't tell me how to do
the
it.
bottom and then you
We start on the bottom, furthest away from the scalp, combing, and then we work our way up just to get all the knots out. So I'm gonna ask my client what sort of style they're going for. So what kind of cut are you in here for today, babes?
face. Just like a blunt cut.
Blunt cut, yep.
A little bit of shaping around the face.
Oh shit. Yep, and how much are you looking to take off today, honey buns?
I love that you're like pretending to be this stylist.
Pretending.
Maybe like 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters maybe.
Okay.
Whatever.
Who's your inspiration for this
What-
haircut? Like, would you say Skrillex or?
Definitely not.
Okay, now we've combed it. Usually I'd have like a little clip to like section it out, but I don't, so we're winging it. Can't really just comb it down and do a straight cut long because that's just not gonna work. I mean, it might work, but it's just not what I want to do, you know? So we're gonna, because we got like, you gotta shape it around like the, around the head. So I think we're gonna section this bit around the front, this bit around the front. Or maybe we've got to go down like this. Sorry, babes.
Nick's just learnt that when us chicks on like Instagram, even though we don't know each other, that we'll be like, hey chicky babe, like hey sunshine, hi sweetie, hey honey, like
I don't reckon he's
hey
hey,
beautiful,
I reckon there's
babe.
like a patronising, condescending tone behind all of it.
But it's not.
It just seems so fake. I don't know where to begin.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna hold the scissors like this.
Is that because you've seen me do it like that with your hair?
Yeah.
Okay, can we just take a moment to appreciate the divine, hold up, this divine sectioning.
Oh, I didn't know we were sectioning it like that.
No, I'm just admiring your work.
No. I think we've got to do a mid section. We've got to do a middle section.
Middle section? Okay, hold up, let me put this
Yeah, yeah.
People need to see.
Well, it would make sense because if you're gonna have your hair down, you've got to have it evenly on both sides.
I confirm that is not how you do it.
Oh, you got that. Oh, fuck. Bro, your head's not straight.
Nobody's head is straight. Oh, that's like cutting through my skull.
It's okay, it's not.
I love my boyfriend, but I will not be trusting him.
Look at this. Look at this. Perfect. It is in the middle, I promise. Anyway. Now we've obviously got it all sectioned out. I'm not going to do straight from this side all the way around because that just wouldn't make sense. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Me just constantly combing your hair because I'm trying to figure out in my mind what I'm actually going to do.
Firstly, is the bottom's dry.
What does that mean?
Under here is dry.
Does it have to be wet?
Yeah.
Fuck. How do we wet it?
No, that's cold water. That's my cold water. yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, like just like pour, rub.
Don't move.
Nick! Are you serious? It's completely wet.
What do you mean? You said rub it, so I literally put some in my hand and put it there to rub.
Oh
We have to comb through that again. I think we're pretty happy with that. Is that right? Scissors in your hand, comb. Oh no, you go like that. How do you hold it? Okay, but when I'm brushing, do I hold it like that? With my...
Well, it's up to you. You can brush down with that one and then grab it with that one and then cut, or you can do it the other way.
I got it. We're going to do little sections because the more you grab, the wider it is. So when you cut straight, it's actually like from finger to finger. And we're only going to cut to...
Can I give you one pointer?
Alright, what?
Wait, how much hair have you got? I can't see how much length is there to come off.
So hold it there and cut it?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know where to put the comb after I've like...
My hairdresser back in Australia is probably watching just in tears right now, thinking, what the... Just remember, you don't...
Oh, fuck.
He's...
You're dying on the inside. How do I get it the same length on the other side? That's the question.
I love that you're
I didn't figure that out until now. I feel like it's easier to just like brush it all down and then literally snip across. Keep fumbling the comb, like I don't know how to hold it properly. Give me a tip.
Oh, you want a tip?
Yeah, I think I'll show everyone what we're at.
Okay.
So this is what we're working with. As you can see, we're not trying to do a straight cut across. Oh, Jesus Christ. Trying to like keep it long here, and as we go around, it goes up a little bit. Don't know if that's the right strategy or not.
Oh, that's actually okay. It's pretty good considering. So essentially I'm trying to grab two sections from the same part of my skull on either side. Bring your hands down together so this side is longer than what this side is. Okay, so my tip would have been, so the center part, yeah, it would have been take it from the top of my ears. So you're gonna do another section like...
You section out for me and I'll snip.
When you're cutting it, are you cutting it just like that with a comb and then you're cutting it like that? Or are you using your fingers?
Fingers?
That's what you're doing?
Yeah, it was.
You just want to make sure with your fingers when you're bringing the hair down that it's like this versus like that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise...
Obviously. Why would I cut in a wonky line?
I'll be making sure that you're getting these hairs right in there.
I'm trying, bro.
Normally...
Can I comb from underneath? Like, perfect. So the strategy I'm doing here is I'm taking a bunch from the hair that I've already cut and then a bunch from the hair that I haven't cut so I can line it up. Is that good?
Mm-hmm. Right theory.
Wrong application?
Yeah. Because you're pulling the hair out like this, the hair underneath is going to be longer.
It's called layers, honey.
I don't want that.
How do you like get all the hair? Everyone on YouTube is going, get this guy a job.
It's the concentration for me.
You want me to not be concentrated?
No, I love it, I love it, I love it. So, what I would recommend then, if you think you're done at the back...
I'm not.
Oh.
Little hairs just keep running away. Like, get into this little bunch. I wish I had some separation clips. Is that what they're called?
Just clips.
Just clips?
Yeah. The right side is longer or shorter?
Longer.
Longer? Interesting. Your hands obviously dip down.
Yeah, because I'm trying to compensate from not going up.
Yeah, you're trying to, yeah. Anyways, but that's a little random tip for you guys. Your fingers, when you bring them down, a lot of people tip it up, which means that the right side of your head will often be shorter than the left.
I'll just go ahead and straighten up for you right now, babes.
Thanks. Because when you're cutting past the second knuckle.
I know, I wasn't going to do that, but...
Which is funny because that was one of my pointers that I said I predicted that Nick would do, which he has.
I was going to say that before. I was going to say I'm not going to cut past these two knuckles because
Yeah.
you told me the other day. But I think the back's done.
Cool.
I don't know what this bit here is doing. Ignore.
What? No, you
Look at
can't just
that.
ignore. Is it too long? He's just told me that there's a chunk that's a centimetre shorter.
Well, I can go ahead and fix the rest for you, honey, and make it all that length.
No, it's fine. Let's just leave that one chunk a centimetre short, eh?
So the back's done. It's perfect.
Well,
I don't need the back anymore.
but how are you going to guide yourself through the front?
I don't need it. Just going to do that thing. Oh, but I need to measure it against the back, hey?
Yeah.
Can I just take like a bit of the back?
Nah, leave the whole back out.
Yeah. Take it off?
Yep, match it up.
Yeah.
And then these bits here, they're not going to reach into anything, and that's fine.
Yeah, we'll just leave them. Your hair just looks so gorgeous, honey buns. That's the bit that's in the clip.
Tries to rip
Tries
a
to
chunk
undo
out
it.
of the clip.
So we don't want to touch this bit at all.
Yeah, no, please don't.
Just gonna take the ends off. That good?
Mhm.
That was a clean cut. That was
It's looking good.
very pleasing to cut.
Yeah, like see, like how satisfying does that look? That like nice, thick, solid line.
Oh, that was like powder. I was like, I think you're gonna be very pleased with the outcome here, babes.
Can't wait.
Just gonna like trim the ends here. They're a bit dead. I think this side is done.
It's the brushing under for me.
Yeah, because these little scraggly bits don't stay in. I'm sure there's a technique to it. But you know what? I don't here for techniques. I'm here for results. Are you using the wall? Like, are you crying on the inside?
No, I'm actually not. It's
'Cause
weird.
you know I'm not purely retarded. Just a little bit. Just.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now that I've done the sides, how much do you get like that?
Don't twist, because that
Oh.
will change it.
How are we looking?
You would grab a piece, like almost you can close your eyes.
Yeah, I tried. It just felt wrong. The right side's definitely longer.
Unclip this.
What do you think you're doing? You're ruining my spread. What is it? Spread? Separation part. You're ruining my spread.
Winning his spread.
Not bad, eh?
Pretty good.
Comment down below if you want me to cut your hair in Bali.
You've actually done a pretty good job.
Let me see it from the front. What's this little bit?
It doesn't help that, like, yeah, my hair's like half dry now.
Work with what we've got. I think it's good.
Time for a transition.
We're back.
Hair's dried and I've obviously straightened it.
And it looks so good.
It does look good. It is, it's nice and thick, which is great. Only bits when straightening it that I thought are a little bit funny. There's some like definitive chunks. But look, I'm pretty proud of him.
Most of it was okay, yeah.
I think he's done pretty good. So there's a couple of bits that I'll probably go through and kind of just fix up some little random edges and shit. Yeah.
Hats off to the hairdressers out there, because it's not easy.
Do you have any like pointers that you wanted to add that was harder than you thought or anything like that?
I mean, the whole thing was harder than I thought. I've never done it before, so I didn't really know how to layer the hair, or I kind of understood the concept that I can't just get all the hair, brush it on the back and do a straight line, because I don't know how, but I just know that once it comes around the face, like it just,
Yeah.
it's not the same length, so
If you wanted
it wouldn't
to,
work.
if you-
And just with my hands, like trying to hold the scissors and comb in the same hand thing and then doing this, and I'm actually pretty good with my hand-eye coordination, but that just was not clicking.
Wasn't it? Anyway, it was a good bonding experience, and now I've got fresh hair in time for Egypt.
So if you guys think that's a pretty good haircut, comment down below.
Oh, should we show them the back?
Yeah, show them back.
Wait, that.
So there's this bit here on the side which is just like, I have no idea what's going on there. It's like a solid like inch difference.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then it kind of goes straight, and then it gets to here and it's like an extra half a centimeter. I think we're doing pretty good though.
Pretty good.
Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I had fun, that's for sure.
Stay tuned though, because our next one we're going to be doing a really fun Q&A where you guys have actually put up some questions on our Instagram stories that have been pretty interesting already from the couple that I've seen. So yeah, we're going to jump on and do a little Q&A so you can get to know us a little bit more.
Stay tuned guys, see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you, we love you,
guys.
goodbye.
Bye.